What's up, YouTube? It's Ryan G, and I'm here again with another video, guys. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post a lot of content, and it's a little bit of everything, right? I'm just hopefully trying to get to a point where I am doing podcasts, right? So you guys can be able to interact with me and even do some live streams as well. I'm talking about a variety of things, but I want to continue on with talking about sports. Last video, please be sure to check it if you are a track and field fan and you are keeping up with the season right now. It is indoor meets at the pro level, college level, high school level. There's a lot of great things going on, especially with Noah Lyles' recent indoor his results, Kashane Thompson, all that. If you were trying to get some updates as far as who's going to be going next, as far as waiting for Sha'Carri Richardson to get ready for her 60-meter race eventually, be sure to subscribe to my channel because I do have updates on the latest races right now in 2025, right? In this video, I'm going to be talking about the WNBA. I know it's been like all over Reddit, all over social media platforms. People are just debating on, whether or not the W is really bringing in the viewers, right? Whether or not is a W trash. I have a lot of guys in my circle right now that they don't watch anything to do with women's basketball at all. They don't give the NCAA a chance. It doesn't matter if it's the ranked teams like South Carolina, right? UCLA being #1 right now in the country, right, for the women's side. UConn, great women's team. It doesn't matter which teams are playing. There's guys out there that they believe that the W, when it comes down to basketball, is just a waste of time, right? They're not as athletic as the men. These are the comments. Now, it's not from me, but these are comments that are surfacing all over the internet. They're not as athletic as guys. They can't dunk. They can't do certain things. Even though there's a few women that can dunk in today's game right now in the women's game, it's not really something that we see in an actual game, really, right? So I want to talk about the fact that the WNBA has recently announced, I think it was like last week or something like that, that they want to expand, right? We've been hearing this forever. Been hearing this WNBA expansion forever, and a lot of people are trying to figure out, is this really going to happen? Now, if you guys know a little bit about W, right, know a little bit about WNBA and Pro League for Women, is that there were significantly more teams when the W started, right, in the 90s. You had a Detroit team, you had a San Antonio team, you had a Houston team, which was absolutely, they were a great team, right? Houston franchise. But after a while, these teams started to disappear, right? It's a variety of reasons for that. It could be budget cuts. It could be the fact that they weren't really bringing in as much revenue for the franchise to continue in that particular city. And some franchises decide to move over to a different city in order to generate better revenue, right? But right now, there's talks about a lot of different professional athletes, entertainers, rappers. They're trying to put some money in to get the W expanded, right? Toronto, they talked, and a lot of people are trying to endorse having a team in Toronto. I think Drake might be a part of that as well. I'm not sure if he's actually serious, but a lot of big-time entertainers and people who are originally from those areas, city, are trying to put their bid in. St. Louis could be another team. I know right now Golden State is officially going to start this upcoming season. It's going to be terrific, right? But yeah, St. Louis, we have Houston, right? A team that was once an active franchise in the league is trying to come back, hopefully next year. We have Philadelphia. We have Nashville. We have Detroit. Detroit is trying to come back. We have the list goes on. I'm going to post it for y'all. Cleveland. We have Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes and a few others are trying to get that going. As for the St. Louis team, they say that Jason Tatum is trying to get that team going. That is his hometown, and he believes that, having a team in St. Louis is going to be quite beneficial. Now, guys, the only thing with some of these cities and places is just that, I understand the bigger cities, entertainment and all that type of thing. When we talk about Houston and Detroit, in the past, the W, they did not benefit at all having some of these teams in these cities because NBA is there, right? NFL is there, MLB is there. Houston, for example, Philadelphia, teams like that, cities like that have a lot of professional markets. And one of the conversations I had with someone about a few weeks ago was that, you know, maybe they should focus on maybe putting some WNBA teams in college towns, right? Like Nashville, Tennessee is a great example instead of putting it in Memphis, right? You already got the Grizzlies ready in the NBA. Or, for example, putting it in Kansas City, putting it in St. Louis. These are excellent spots because it's a little bit away from that NBA buzz, right? A lot of these major cities are taking a lot of that attention when it comes down to the basketball in the professional world. Why not try and focus on some cities outside of the NBA, right? Cities that the NBA teams don't have certain games in these cities. Like, for example, Las Vegas, we already got Las Vegas Aces. We already have that team already. That was a great ideal to be able to put a WNBA team there because there's no NBA team, even though there is talks about putting an NBA team in Las Vegas at some point, and even Mexico City. But guys, I just think that the expansion, I don't know if that's going to work, if more people is going to watch the WNBA, if they put more teams. I think this is going to help out a lot of women that are coming up, right? We got a really great class that's coming up pretty soon. A lot of future Hall of Famers. The Juju Watkins, I think she's going to be great. Paige Beckers. You know, we have Hidalgo. We cannot forget some of these names right now. They're killing it right now in the college game. Great prospects, right, for the future of the WNBA. And the thing is, there's so much talent, but not everyone's going to be able to have a spot on a roster based on the amount of teams that are in the league right now. So it would make sense to expand, get more cities on board. We have great people that are endorsing these teams to be active, right? These are entertainers, current professional basketball players for the NBA that have the money to be able to allow it to go through the deals and everything. So I think it's great to put these teams in cities that maybe don't have NBA teams, but we could probably put some WNBA teams in cities that have NBA teams. For example, Philadelphia is a great city, right? I think Philly, the fans up there, they're supportive. It doesn't matter if it's a women's sport, right? But we have to see if we can have more teams, like, for example, how we have Nashville, Tennessee, maybe, you know, Kansas City, St. Louis. Those are excellent choices. And I can't wait to see how Golden State is going to go. Everything's confirmed. They got a roster going. They got a head coaching staff, everything like that. You guys can read up on it on the website. That's going to be interesting. But I kind of wish that they started out with maybe like five teams to begin with to get ready for this upcoming season rather than just one new team. We need a good amount of teams to start off. But I know it's a business operation. I know it takes time. But guys, let me know what you all think. Do you think women's basketball is still going to not really pull that much people? You think it's going to be entertaining even if they expand the league? Let me know in the comments section down below. I don't really cover much about women's basketball, but I had to say something about it. Guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to get the latest updates on a lot of sports, any general topic really. You know, we're trying to get this going, guys. It's 2025. These topics are going to be pouring out. All right, I'm going to see you all in the next video.